chat, let's talk. And I'm hoping there's a bunch of people that are in the MCC Twitter group chat, because I'm pretty sure I saw some of the stuff from them. So let's discuss this image. So what have we got here? So parkour tag, the thing's already been leaked, right? Exclamation mark IP is going to bring it up. So this image has already been leaked. Does anybody have this image by any chance? So yeah, there's going to be new maps for things, for sure, for sure. But this actually got leaked already. You can see from this vibe of the oranges that it is like a factory vibe, which I think is a vibe they've repeatedly done. It's on the MCC update Twitter. Okay, let me see if I can grab that. Here's the other image. So this is the map, right? I guess that it wasn't meant to go up, but it did. And then it got taken away, right? So you can see here that this is the map that we're going to have now. Okay, zooming in doesn't work. It doesn't actually zoom into the picture, which is sad. So let's stop trying to do that. So I'm trying to get a vibe of where you will start. But as you can see here, one very interesting thing about the updated parkour tag is that we're going to have the opportunity of slime jumps, which is going to be a mess. I can't wait, but it is going to be a mess. Okay. Now, I'm trying to work out where we'll come from to maybe I've heard from Scott said in Punz's stream that it's harder now for the hunters to win, which is good because the hunters won almost every single game. But I'm trying to work out from this image where we would come from, and I can't really tell, honestly. Not sure if anyone in the chat has any ideas at all. Because like this looks like one exit, and then maybe the runners come from here, here, and here. But then it seems weird to start so low down, because usually you start on a bit of a raised platform, right? You've always started high up on all the maps. So very interesting, because this is definitely what this is. It just looks different. You know, you can see the oranges here, oranges here. I would guess that this is the same thing. I'd be very surprised if they updated it with the wrong thing. You know, we have a pretty good vibe that this is probably the parkour tag map. They might make some small changes now because everyone found it. So yeah, the theme for season 2 definitely is going to be like a factory vibe, which in one of my previous videos, I did mention that, I thought that what they were doing is maybe taking from their old map from the Not Screw game show. It was called Factory, and it was like a whole game based in like a little factory thing. And it turns out they've done a different thing because they've taken sort of the basis, the surroundings of it, and turned it into a few different maps, which I think is very cool. It's a really good way of repurposing old sets, if you will. So like they've kind of reconstructed what they've already done in a cool new way and applied it to new games. So I think we're pretty safe to say this is what parkour tag is, mostly because they took it back off the website. So, you know, if there was any reason for it not to be there, it's that it's been leaked. And yeah, bad times. So yeah, I'm guessing that parkour tag is going to be bigger because it's going to be harder for the hunter to get places. But pretty poggers. Now, someone else in the MCC chat that I'm in spoke about this survival games one, and it makes complete sense. Now, I'm gonna have a quick scroll through to see if I can find it, and hopefully they don't mind me talking about it. But yeah, we get a new survival games map, which was confirmed by Scott Major. Scott said when we were playing that survival games has a new map. So we never get to play on the previous maps that we didn't get to play on because, well, you know, they've got a new map now because it didn't get played since MCC 9. And maybe people already know this. I mean, I didn't. This is Landlord's Retirement Home from the MCC 10 update video, is what we're pretty sure that's the case anyway. It really looks like it from the images that are shown, and I'd be very surprised if that is not what it is. So this is the image. So this house here, I think it's this house here, is this color here, I'm pretty sure. And I vouch for this idea that this is the survival games map. That's huge brain. Huge brain. So yeah, so I have a big feeling that this is gonna be the survival games map. Maybe you start in the middle here, like where these crossroads are, because we started on a crossroads in the really early maps. Do you remember? It was like a 4-way crossroad, and everyone started. There was like a fountain in the middle. This would be a perfect place for us all to start, and then you can run off. You can loot all these different houses. You can loot all this stuff. I think this makes it looks kind of small. I don't know. I don't think so. Well, you think there's only going to be 40 players running around this? I think this is pretty big. Plus, you kind of want it to force fights, right? Like, I would want it to force fights. because survival games, let's be honest, a lot of people like do like hide out until the end, which makes sense, but also it's survival games, you know, you want to be fighting people, or at least I want to be fighting people. And yeah, like you said, it's really busy there, so hopefully you'll be able to like slope off in between things, right? And like get into buildings and escape through buildings and stuff like that. So I think it's very cool. I fully believe this is the map. I think that's great detective work from Tilted Glasses. Entirely sure there's going to be any great change to Sky Battle. I think it's going to be the same vibe. Sky Battle was pretty much perfect, so I can't see there being any major changes here. Hole in the wall, I'm not even sure why it was blurred, because it's shown in the trailer. So we've all seen what hole in the wall looks like. Anyway, I think it's the city build, so I think that's going to be the exact same. So there's not really much point in talking about that, honestly. Ace Race, again, we've also seen it's a big factory vibe, or at least part of it is in a factory, and we have it on good authority from Scott S. Major himself that it's going to be the hardest Ace Race we've ever had. So that's very exciting, because I love when things get more difficult, because it's more fun for me. I personally love a challenge, and I think it's going to separate those who are like really good at muscle memory versus those who can think quickly on their feet for Ace Race. So I'm very excited, and hopefully Ace Race is very difficult. So Hog. To get to the other side, now I could be wrong, but someone else also just said in the chat what I was thinking, and it looks a lot like the teaser image that we got previously. It does look kind of different, actually. Yeah, I was thinking of this. You know, this vibe here, but I actually think this is wrong now, but I still think this is to get to the other side, and I think a couple of the maps are going to be based around the sort of factory vibe. Battlebox we know nothing about. However, this looks a little bit like... I can't tell. Maybe they've moved Battlebox to the Python's crypt, and we're going to get... like, this is like a snake head or something. I can't really tell. It could just be a building. But you see what I mean? How it's like an outline, and like this could be a mouth. I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's nothing at all. Also the Reddit teaser. Yeah, true. A digger. It could be a digger. It could be. It could be. And one of those things that we've been getting teased on could just be another part of like a Battlebox map. But that's the way you place the wall. I don't know if they'd have it covered up though. Covering it up would leave some interesting plays, I guess. You couldn't do anything from above. You couldn't stop anyone from rushing it from above. And then Build Mart is where it gets very interesting, obviously, which is basically the last thing we've got to talk about. So Scott S. Major, obviously from the teaser that we got, we knew that Build Mart was changing. And then Scott provided us with a wonderful tweet yesterday with no information, but he tweeted... I'm sorry, the old Build Mart can't come to the phone right now. Why? Because she's dead. This is what we now have as Build Mart. I don't know what to say. This is wild. This is wild. So, yeah, you know, I mean, we can see here we have flowers. We have ores. I'm guessing this is coral. Coral here, or ocean blocks. Like, this is like an L, and then this is like a Finding Nemo fish. So I'm guessing this is coral. Flowers, ores, nether, bricks, log. This is probably like sand or sandstone related items. And we can assume there's probably 2 or 3 more behind the camera that you can't see. Now, what this means is it's massive. And we could see from the original teaser trailer that there are mega jump pads on each of these islands. Like you can see it here, just see the orange. You can just see the orange here. You can see the orange here. You can see the orange here. My belief is that we are going to start in this little building here. Down here, we're going to come out to this center area, and we're going to like orange jump pad into the air, and I think we're all going to have elytras, and we're going to like fly to the islands that we want to fly to. And then if you want to jump pad to another island, you could just jump pad straight over, or you can jump pad back to the middle and come down into this. Oh, actually, there are giant fans. Are they going to push you upwards? Maybe. Are they just aesthetic? Maybe. I don't know. That'd be pretty sick, though. But yeah, my best guess is that it's not just going to be jump pads, because I don't know if that does much, you know. But I think jump pads and a mix of elytras should be, could be very, very fun. I'm not sure what these are here, actually. What are these little bits here? Oh, this is... Oh, wait, this is the colored glass and wool and concrete. Oh, my God. I didn't even notice these. Oh my God, it's the colors. The colors are down here. And then you got normal jump pads too. Okay, so because you get normal jump pads, I'm guessing that this is going to be completely safe. This is going to be definitely the part where you jump back to. Yeah, sorry, I didn't even clock these. I thought it was decoration, honestly. Yeah, I think, like, let's say you need orange blocks, and then you need bricks, and then you need flowers. You could, like, come to this, grab your stuff, jump pad upwards, fly across to bricks, and then mega jump pad over to flowers, and then from flowers, jump pad back into the middle. The thing is, it's going to be real difficult for anyone to be able to be like, oh, I really need, can you just grab me bricks quickly? Because then if I'm at, like, coral, that's still going to take me a while to get over there. I am glad that the trolleys are gone, because I hated them. I hated them so much. But this seems like it's going to be fun. Obviously, we don't know anything about it yet. I'm sure we'll find out in the update video that I'm guessing is going to be massive. That's going to come out likely on Friday, as they normally do. And as soon as we know the battle box map, I'll be trying to find a way for Sapnap to get in behind people. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything we can take from this, honestly. I'm not sure what else there is to take from this. We don't know much about battle box yet. We've had a good idea of this stuff. Hole in the wall we've already seen. Ace race we've had a little bit of a vibe of. And then build mod survival games. I think we've covered everything. I think that's all I can decode from it personally at the moment. Yeah, yeah, Kratzy's reply to Scott is very funny. Build more like build fart. You know, got him. Got him.